Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for tuning in and checking out the video. And this video is going to be the aftermath of the Floyd Mayweather and Marcos Maidana fight. So we really got a very entertaining matchup here. And credit to both of these guys for making this a very exciting fight for the fans. Early on, Marcos Maidana, who was a big underdog, did his thing. He had Floyd Mayweather up against the ropes. He was very aggressive, landing body blows and some overhand rights. And he implemented his game plan to a T early on. Floyd Mayweather, though, in the second half, showed why he is the best pound-for-pound fighter. He adjusted to Marcos Maidana, ended up winning a lot of the later rounds, and in my scorecard, I had Floyd Mayweather winning 115 to 113. And credit to both of these guys for putting on a show, and Floyd Mayweather for coming out victorious when Marcos Maidana was an excellent challenger against him. So I want to get in now to some of the comments that I was hearing after the fight. The first was that Marcos Maidana was extremely dirty, and a lot of people are going on about this. So yes, Marcos Maidana is a dirty fighter, absolutely. But you're telling me if you were facing Floyd Mayweather or training a fighter to fight Floyd Mayweather, you would be a gentleman to Floyd Mayweather in the ring? No, you would want to get him off his game. You'd want to rough him up, be very aggressive, get him up against the ropes. And that's what Marcos Maidana did. And that's how you would beat a guy like Floyd Mayweather, by being aggressive and getting him out of his game. If that takes dirty tactics, so be it then. It's a fight. You got to do what you got to do to win. And I also wanted to touch on some comments that Floyd Sr. made about Marcos Maidana. He said Marcos Maidana was an MMA fighter due to his tactics in the ring, basically saying he was dirty. So I guess that means Bernard Hopkins is an MMA fighter because he's a dirty fighter as well. But there's a double standard on that. When Bernard Hopkins is talked about, it's talked about how sly he is in the ring and how he's a veteran. And when the referee doesn't see it, he does dirty tactics, but it's smart on his part. But when Marcos Maidana does it, it's, oh, Marcos Maidana's a thug. He should have more respect for his opponent, and especially Floyd Mayweather. So I'm calling double standard on that, in my opinion. And the next point I want to touch on was, where were people talking about how dirty Marcos Maidana was when he fought Adrien Broner? I didn't hear a thing about how dirty Marcos Maidana was in that fight. And also, this isn't a newsflash. Marcos Maidana has always fought like this. So either you haven't seen him fight, or you're just offended because he fought Floyd Mayweather using dirty tactics. And another thing I wanted to address is this notion that Floyd Mayweather basically let Marcos Maidana be competitive in this fight by letting him hit him on the ropes. Yes, Floyd Mayweather could have used more movement in this fight, but let's not forget, Marcos Maidana is a guy who was weighing 165 pounds in this matchup and is an extremely aggressive fighter. And in my opinion, Floyd's punches didn't affect Marcos Maidana. He didn't respect his punching power, and he could get inside on Floyd Mayweather if he wanted. So that's just my opinion on this. And let's not forget, guys like Cotto and Oscar De La Hoya backed him down as well. Even Victor Ortiz. So, I mean, was his game plan to go toe-to-toe in all those fights? I don't know. You tell me. So, that's just what my thoughts on the matchup there. And do I want to see a rematch between these two guys? Not personally. I'd like to see some new blood against Floyd Mayweather. But I can understand why he would do a rematch. Amir Khan is out in September due to Ramadan. You have Sean Porter's facing a mandatory in Kell Brook. And Keith Thurman, he will say, does not draw money. So yeah, in that regard, I mean, I can't really complain because I will watch this fight again. And it was an entertaining night. And Floyd Mayweather is still undefeated at 46-0. So let's now talk about another thing I want to discuss. And this was when Manny Pacquiao defeated Timothy Bradley. And he didn't look his best at this fight. And in my opinion, Floyd didn't look his best in this matchup as well. And both of these guys had some similar circumstances in their respective matchup. Early on, Bradley did well against Pacquiao, in my opinion. And Marcos Maidana did well against Floyd Mayweather. But after the fight, Manny Pacquiao gets no credit for being a top 5 pound-per-pound fighter. But Floyd Mayweather, on the other hand, when any criticism is brought up about his performance and how well Maidana did for an underdog, it's Floyd Mayweather's TBE, he's 46-0 and you're a hater. As boxing fans, we have a right to have an opinion. And let's not forget, both these guys are great champions. I mean, they're older in age, and they came back against some good, young, strong, hungry fighters in the both respective matchups and did what they had to do to win, overcame adversity. So hats off to both of them. They both have some vulnerabilities, in my opinion, from their last matchup, but they're still excellent fighters. That's just how I see it. So, I mean, let's give credit to the fighters when the credit is due, guys. Whether you like them or not, as a boxing fan, we got to be realistic here. And the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is Amir Khan. In my opinion, he looked excellent in his fight with Collazo. He looked amazing. I hadn't seen him look this good in a few years, that's for sure. So he's definitely in the Floyd Mayweather sweepstakes. And the other guy we got to talk about is Adrien the Can Man Broner. He beat Molina. I wasn't really too impressed with his performance, but he got back on the winning track. And he said that stupid comment about beating up Mexicans after the fight. And that's completely disrespectful to not only the best fans in boxing, in my opinion, and Mexico has produced legendary fighters. So to me, it's just complete bullshit, and Adrien Broner is an idiot. And I wouldn't mind if he went on to make some more shitty rap songs and just left boxing altogether, in my opinion. But we're going to have to put up with him for a few more years. Overall, what did you guys think of the card? Give me some opinions. How did you score the Mayweather and Maidana fight? And who do you want to see Floyd Mayweather fight next? And do you want the rematch as well? Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed.